NBC 24's Kim DeGiulio met up with the Toledo, Ohio Ghost Hunters Society at a local cemetery that's rumored to be haunted.
Wolfinger Cemetery, established 1835. The cemetery is one of the oldest in Lucas County, and by all accounts, it also seems to be the most haunted. Wolfinger Cemetery is located within Secor Metro Park in Berkey, Ohio, Lucas County. Secor Park was dedicated in 1953 and currently encompasses over 600 acres of land, including 400 wooded acres. Jacob Wolfinger built the first log house in 1834. Two of the Wolfinger children were the first white people to be born and die in Richfield Township. The children were buried on Wolfinger Farm, which was the beginning of today's cemetery. The graves of 36 Civil War veterans can also be found here. You are welcomed in by a huge arched wrought iron gate with tombstones that date back to the late 1700s. There's a set of gravestones in the middle of the cemetery that marks the graves of three children who died within weeks of each other. Thomas 8, Rebecca 10, and Ernest 6. The children's marker had no last name visible, but their first names as well as their birth and death dates could be clearly seen. Many people claim to have seen these children wandering around the cemetery, playing amongst the tombstones. There is also a family buried along the fence line to the far right side of the cemetery. They are the graves of two parents and their three children. They are the Ford family. The father's name Wallace, the mother's name Elizabeth. The children's tombstones read Wallace, Eliza, and infant. They all passed away in the late 1800s. Other ghostly children have been seen playing around the graves, particularly one girl who was about 10 or 12 years old in a blue dress with a white pinafore. She has been seen throughout the cemetery. Despite all that, there is still some question, at least in my mind, as to who or what supposedly is haunting this cemetery. I often visit Wolfinger Cemetery several times throughout the year. Not so much to document the claims of paranormal activity, but to visit the Ford family, especially Eliza, and also the three children that died within weeks of each other. I find it amazing that others, as well as myself, also visit Wolfinger Cemetery and the grave sites to honor, pay respect, and to visit these families. I notice on most occasions others have left gifts, money, trinkets, and toys for the children, as well as flowers for Eliza Ford.